guys, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about some of the recent AI documentaries and videos I've watched. So basically, a common theme I've noticed watching these documentaries are that firstly, AI is mostly self-learning and it trains itself somewhat. So I was watching this documentary and it was about how AI was learning to play a game called Dota. And this game is a very complex video game. It takes people years to master how to play it. And AI beat one of the best people in the world at the people that are best at playing this game in the whole world. AI has beat these types of people. So how they did it is that they showed the behind the scenes of it, and the people who were people from OpenAI helped develop this. And basically, what they did is that they created a basic model of a character in Dota. And what they did is that they cloned the character multiple times so that the character would play with itself. So now the character can see what does it lack, or what is it doing great, what is it lacking, what could it improve on. So the AI observed these things, and what happened is they realized oh, my it didn't know that spiraling itself, but it changed a lot actually the next time, because it learned, oh, these are the weaknesses of my opponent, I shouldn't be doing this and I should be avoiding it too. So that's how I noticed a common theme. Another documentary I watched, which followed a similar concept about Go, which is basically like a game where you need to they use these tiny black and white pieces, and they're circular, and there's a board, it's a grid board, and you basically place these pieces, and your goal is to mark the most territory. So it's not as easy as it sounds, but AI has learned to master this as well. So AI has beat many masters in this game as well, but before that they're trained. And in many games, like board games and stuff, there's a bunch of different possibilities what the next move could be. So if it's a game that does not have many new possibilities, for example, chess, there's not a huge range of millions and thousands or maybe infinite possible moves. In those cases, the AI will just choose the best one according to its training and its knowledge. But if the AI is provided with a somewhat game, sort of like Go, there's millions, if not thousands, of different possible variations you can do for the next move. So AI uses its own mind in this case, and instead of picking the best out of a few moves, what it'll do is that it'll use its own mind, which is trained by different types of people, and including some of the masters it's played as well, and it chooses the best move. It creates a move instead of sort of choosing, if that makes sense. And so that really got me to think that if AI is self-training, then I guess it's sort of dependent on humans to get more knowledge. So that's just a fun idea that popped into my head. Well, another theme I also noticed watching these documentaries is that, well, not documentaries, I watched this one documentary and it was about how people are sort of training AI every day. And there's people around the whole globe. And there's this one company, I'm forgetting the name of it, but there's people all over the world. They have tiny jobs, and they pay these people a few cents. And what these people do is that it doesn't pay a lot, but it's a very interesting job. So they'll provide you with an image of a product, for example, something you might buy off of the Walmart app, or the Whole Foods app, or something like that, or a clothing store. And it'll show you a picture of the object, and you need to put your cursor around the object, or there's a bunch of simple tasks like that. So basically, they feed these images and these data that you're collecting into the AI so that the AI can recognize things more effectively. So basically, how this works is that people from all over the world, they're paying millions of people, and there's only a few cents for half an hour, and people do this job. And that's how the whole company is built up. They provide an AI service to different companies like Google, Walmart, etc., and people basically help train it. So that's the whole idea of the company. And I thought that was actually a very interesting idea, because they're not having to spend a lot, and they're also getting a lot of profit at the same time from such big companies. So I thought that was a really cool thing that you could do from AI. So, all in all, from all of these documentaries, I learned that in fact there's a bunch of opportunities with AI, and that AI is like it has a lot of potential, and that if we give it the knowledge it needs, then we can really go places with AI. Or you never know, AI might take over all of us humans one day. But anyway, let's talk about the future. So, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and bye.